Hello everyone and welcome to another battle report, and today we are looking at our first run through of 0200 Hours Night Raids in World War II by Grayfinale Games. They were very kind enough to send me a preview copy. I'll link a link down to the last video I did about the game, which will show you an unboxing of everything you get. And today we are going to be playing the first scenario from the core set, which is called Hunted. So this is a learning scenario, so it isn't going to include all the rules in the game, but we're going to try and get our heads around it. Now, my opponent today is Robin, but we're giving up using sallets and longbows, and we're going for SMGs and rifles, and hopefully a dog. What we're going to do today, we're going to run through this. We've both read through the rule book, but we haven't sort of, studied it. We figured the best way to learn the game is just to play it, so we probably will make some mistakes, and then we'll try and rectify those for you as well, so that you guys can learn at the same time as us. So the first mission, which is Hunted, says a small attacking force has been spotted as they parachuted into enemy territory. The defenders are hunting for them and stand in the way of reaching their rendezvous point. So basically, Robin is going to be the SAS. I am going to be the German sentries, and Robin has to make it from one end of the board to the other. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to set up a couple of things, and then I'll go through those. So, on the SAS side, Robin has an SAS officer who is armed with a pistol. He has a pair of SAS troopers, one armed with an SMG, one armed with a pistol. He has a single SAS trooper armed with a rifle, and another single SAS trooper armed, well, the model has an LMG, but we're saying it's an SMG in this game, because I didn't look at what we needed before I stuck the models together, and I wanted to make some guy charging forward with an LMG. On the German side, I have a Heer officer armed with a pistol. I have a pair of sentries, both armed with rifles. I have another pair of sentries, one armed with a rifle and the other armed with an SMG. I have two single sentries, both armed with rifles, and I have a dog handler armed with a dog and a rifle. Okay, so the objectives of this game. The attacker objective is to reach the rendezvous point by moving at least 3 figures off the table anywhere on the destination edge, and that pairs do count as 2 people. The defender's objective, that's me, is to find the attackers and take out at least 3 of them. Now, Robin has to place down some escape markers. I think he gets to put down 3, so he gets to choose one table edge as his destination table edge, and then the defender gets to deploy their whole force within 24 inches of that edge, spaced out with at least 6 inches between fighters. The attacking fighters start off the table and enter as soon as they're assigned an action, and they can move on from any point on the table edge opposite their destination. So Robin's going to be moving in from over here past the barn, past the crossroads. I'm going to be deploying around here, and he's going to be trying to get off this side. Now, this game is normally played on a 3x3. I don't have a 3x3. I've just got a 4x4. So for the sake of argument, this game, the side here, that is the board edge. And over on this side, it's up to where the stone wall is, and back here where the field starts. That is our board. We set this up as a nice crossroads. We've got plenty of cover in the fields in the way of haystacks. We have a cart, sandbags, tank traps, supplies. Over here there's a barn, which obviously the Germans have decided to put a fuel dump next to. So we set this up to be nice and straightforward. So what we'll do, we'll get deployed, and then after we've done deployment, we'll just run through quickly how the actions are going to work, and then we'll just get started. So before we run through deployment, here are the tokens that are going to go into the bag to be drawn out to decide who gets to take an action. So for each trooper or pair of troopers on both sides, there is one of these tokens is assigned. So there's 8 of those. Then for each character, there's 2 tokens. So there's one for Robin's officer and one for mine. And then there's the 3 time tokens. Now, The normal way that you play is that when those are drawn out, you'd have an event or you would get a certain card. However, in this game, they tell you not to do that, not to use those. And basically, the first time 2 of these come out, you keep those on one side and you can use them as a reroll. The cool thing about these is you can flip them over to show that somebody is wounded. So all of these are going to go into the bag and they will get drawn out during the game to decide the order of actions. Okay, so Robin has set down his escape points. There's one in this field here, and there's one over here. Remember, this is actually the edge of the battlefield. So I can deploy anywhere within 24 inches of my table edge. So I've put my German here officer in this field here. We have a sentry down here having a smoke next to the cart. Nice and safe. I have a pair of sentries, both armed with rifles, over here. Right up front, we've got this guy who thought it would be a great idea to take off his helmet. Further back on the road, we have another sentry pointing, you know, like any good sentry would. He's also armed with a rifle. Over in this field, we have the other pair of sentries going on a bit more of a roving patrol. And down here, we have the man with the dog. So he's going to be key to sniffing Robin out. So remember, Robin doesn't start on the board. He's got to move on to the board. What I'll quickly say is let you guys know which rules are not being used in this mission. So if you're playing along or if you're reading along, then you'll know. Okay, so to keep things simple, the following rules are not being used. Patrol routes and patrol route actions, reserves, alarm levels and bodies, order cards, event cards, veteran cards, and requisition cards. So this is basically a very basic game just to look at the basic system and just have a bit of fun. So what we'll do, we'll basically get ourselves straight and then we'll get started in turn 1. Okay, so we're ready to kick things off. So just to point out, I had one too many men. So when I was laying out my stat cards here, I realised I had one too many. So I lost a chap who was right up here without his helmet on. So we're ready to go. One key thing to point out in this game is that the alarm level already counts as that the alarm has been raised. That gives my men some bonus dice because they're out there hunting for the SAS. They know they've landed nearby. In a normal game, you would have the alarm card and you would track how far along the alarm is. That's not the case in this one. The alarm has been raised. So we will kick things off, and to start things off, the defender gets to draw first out of the bag. Thank you, Robin. And it's one of my normal troopers, or one of my normal pairs of troopers. Now, the only action I can take at the moment is a roving patrol action. So I think we're actually, I'm going to give it to this chap at the front here. So in order to make a roving patrol action, I need to roll the listed dice, which in this case is one black and one white. So we'll take one black and one white. But because the alarm has been raised, I get to roll one additional white, which is a little bit of a bonus for the Germans, or the defenders rather. Now I roll these and the chevrons will indicate which direction my chap is going to walk in. This is based off of his react skill, which for a sentry is 1. So what I'm looking for here is successes, but I also want some medal effects. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to roll these near him because he will walk in the direction that the chevrons on the dice are. Okay, so this result here is a failure because it's 3 chevrons and he's only got 1 in react. He is visible. I need an alert marker, I think, next to that. I assume we put that down next to the German. It follows him around. But he got 1 success, so he moves in the direction of his success. So my guy doing the roving patrol goes that way. Now in this game, every model has a 180-degree line of sight cut in half through here. So the first thing he does is that he turns like that, And then he's going to move 4 inches, and he's going to lose 1 inch for the sandbags and then 1 inch for the tank trap. So basically he's going to move to here. So my guy doing the roving patrol, instead of doing what I wanted him to do, which was walk over there, he's decided to walk this way and have a look.
Tank traps and
yeah,
mine got or something, and that's why he's made noise.
If I rolled a medal on one of those dice, I would get to take some additional actions, such as recon. You can look for people, and you get to do a couple of other bits. But that's the first action. So the next person to draw out the bag will be Robin.
Oh God. It's a regular trooper.
Regular trooper. So you can either activate one of your single troopers or your pair. Now, when you activate a pair, they move together, they shoot together, and one of them just assists. Who are you going with?
I'm going to go with single trooper moving.
Oh yeah, we should just say here, this is actually the edge of where the 3x3 is. We measured out, it's just there. So he's going to come on, and what's he going to be doing?
He's going to sneak up the road.
Okay, so for sneaking, you are going to get, what is it?
One white, 1 black.
1 white, 1 black.
And an additional black if nobody is looking.
If no one is looking, well, this guy here is facing away. This guy here is facing the other way. I only positioned him like that because I thought it looked cool. The only person here is the dog. Is there a range? Is it like within 15 inches?
I think it's 15 inches.
15 inches. Well, as long as my guy with the dog isn't within 15 inches. No, he's not within 15 inches. So no one is looking. So what does that mean? You get an additional dice.
Additional, handy quick reference, additional black dice.
You get an additional black dice. So you're sneaking. So how far will you sneak?
Yes,
so it's based on his react. So the way that this game works, as we said before, is you need to get equal to or under on the chevrons. So his react is 2 chevrons. So on the dice, a 2 or 1 chevron is a success. A 3 would be a failure. Do you move in the direction of the chevrons?
No, so I get to choose.
Okay, well in that case, that means we get to use the dice tray because we don't need to do it near them. Okay, give him a roll. So that is 3 successes, isn't it? So because you've got 2 chevrons is your rating, so that's a success, and then those 2 are success as well. So 3 successes,
which gives me an extra inch for every success. So 4 inches base.
Yeah.
And an inch for every success. So I'm sneaking 7 inches.
You're sneaking 7 inches, and you remain hidden. Okay, great. Where are you going to go? You're going to sneak right up to there. Brilliant. Do you need the no? You are you considered hidden until you are found? You don't need like a token to show that you're.
Don't believe so.
No, there isn't one. Okay, brilliant. Right, so that little SAS trooper sneaking up there isn't in cover because he's not in base to base with that. I guess he'd count as in cover from that direction because he's base to base with a hedge.
The tree might block line of sight to certain ones that way because there's line of sight and then there's cover as 2 separate.
It's all learning. It's all learning. Right, so it's my turn. So let's pull one out the bag. Oh, that's the bad side. Oh, that's my officer. So he's back here. So of course he gets to go twice. So all I can do at the moment is roving patrols, can't I? Until you're detected. I guess I can shoot at you. So he's going to make a roving patrol action. So if we have a look on here, we can see roving patrol. He gets a white and a black dice, and he gets +1 white dice because the alarm has been raised. He's testing against his react, and we shall see where he's going. So the here officer's react ability is free. So he is going to be rolling 2 white and a black. And I'm going to roll them near him. This is probably going to be a mistake on the 3rd just because we need to see which way he's going. Ooh, and I got 2 medals. So, the medal effects on that mean... Okay, so that's not actually as good as I thought it was going to be. The 3 is a success, so he's going to make his roving patrol action. So he's going to go 4 inches, I believe, isn't he? And the medal effect would mean at the end of that, he gets to make a recon action. However, he's going to be facing that way over there, so it's going to be sort of pointless. The other medal could be used to pick any other chevron that I've rolled, and I haven't. So basically, my here officer is going to be moving 4 inches this way. So he turns and he's facing that way. So facing is incredibly important in this, which makes a nice change. So that's my tape measure falling down. That's me done. So it's Robin's turn to pick one out of the bag. That's the thing. So yeah, this is the thing as well. Remember, this is meant to be in like the middle of the night at 0200 hours. What did you get?
Just a basic trooper.
Basic trooper. So you're going to assign it to your one remaining trooper or to the pair.
Go for my single trooper, who's got the SMG.
He's got the SMG, and where are you bringing him in?
Going to sneak down this side of the barn.
Okay.
So I'm going for a sneak roll.
Okay, so a sneak roll, if we have a look on the chart here. So a sneak is 1 white and 1 black. Plus 1 black if there's nobody looking. So there's no one within 15 inches looking at you. The closest people are down here, but they're well out of 15 inches. So yeah, you're going to get 1 white and 2 black. So yep, go for it, and basically each success adds additional inch. Oh, you got a medal.
So.
And this result here, where you've got the strike through now, means that if he was alert, he isn't anymore. So you've basically gone back into the shadows. So the success, because your react, it's on your react disc, isn't it?
Yep.
So your react is 2. So the chevron is success. So you get to go plus 1 inch. So you go 4 inches, plus 1 is 5. But the medal will let you do a recon action at the end of it if you want to.
No, I don't think anyone's in.
No?
No.
No? So you're not going to bother doing the recon. Okay,
no.
Brilliant. All right, so it's my turn to draw out the bag. What have I got? Oh, just a trooper. I'm going to get these guys to do a roving patrol over here. I feel like they're a bit out of the way. So I think I'm getting this now. So I get 2 white dice and 1 black dice on the road. Okay, so their react ability is only 1. So there's no successes, but I got a medal effect. Now, because they are a pair, I can re-roll one of my dice. No?
No, that's when you do the recon. No, you can't re-roll.
So what can I use? So basically because of that, I get to do a recon at the end of it?
Yes.
Okay, so which way do I move? Because I didn't get any successes.
You move straight ahead.
I move straight ahead.
The way they're already facing.
The way they're already facing. Okay, right. And they're very visible. So I'm going 4 inches. And let's say straight ahead. But now, because I got the medal effect, even though I didn't get any additional successes, I get to make a recon action, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I will do that. Now, the only point is if you're within 15 inches, isn't it? Which you're not.
No, I'm not.
So the recon action is pointless. And also, my guys are now fully visible, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's something I'm trying to get used to in this game. So normally in these kind of sneaky games, one player is always visible. So because I'm visible, Robin can shoot at me if he wants to. However, that would be unwise. So it's Robin's turn to draw one out the bag now. We'll get a little bit speedier at this now because it looks like...
until different actions happen.
Yeah, until different actions happen. Starts, yeah, we know what's going on. Then we'll stall. What did you get?
My officer.
The SAS officer.
SAS officer. Pop up in this field.
Okay.
And he's going to take a sneak action.
You surprised me. Okay, so go for it. So he's going to get 2 black and 1 white?
Yeah. And
he has a...
So his react is still 2. So his other stats are higher, but his react is 2.
His react is 2. All right, 1 second. So they cancel each other out.
Yeah.
So he would have become visible with that, but that one where he says he cancels it out, and that's a failure. So he just goes 4 inches. Fantastic.
Right. He gets another go, doesn't he? So at some point.
He does get another go at some point because all your characters get 2. My turn. Where are those clocks? Oh, just one of my troopers. I'm going to go with the guy who's having the fag behind the cart.
The one that's already facing the wrong way.
The one who's already facing the wrong way because I thought it looked cool. So he gets 2 white and 1 black dice. Roving patrol action.
Oh.
He has a react of 1, so he failed massively, and he's visible. So he's got to go the direction he's facing, has he?
Yeah.
So he's walking. So all my whole army's like walking back this way. Okay. All right, I see.
There's a reason you get put on patrol duty.
Yeah.
And it's not because you're an efficient soldier.
Well, this is the action because in the normal missions you set patrol routes out. So I can see because I was wondering in there saying, well, why would you set out the patrol routes if you can just do roving patrols? And that's because in the roving patrol you've got no control over which direction they're going really. So in the full game, in a full mission, you would set patrol points for your men to go towards. So you would say, I'm going to take a patrol action, and this trooper, if the next patrol point was there, he would move directly towards that. So you get to do a bit of pre-planning. I can see that now. That's quite nifty.
But it also means you can learn the patrol routes as the attacker because you can see them.
Yes.
And then you've got that sneakiness of trying to
avoid them. All right, then. It's your turn, Robin. You go for it. Pull one out the bag. What'd you get?
So I've just got my pair of troopers left.
Okay, we should say now that if you draw a token out the bag that you can't use because you've already used all of your troops of that choice, you have to give it to the opponent. And then the opponent will just draw again on their turn. So effectively, you miss a go.
So
they're coming in. They're coming in by the fuel depot, are they?
Yeah, by the barn. They're going to be doing a sneak.
They're doing a sneak action as well. So you're going to get 2 black and 1 white.
Ooh,
so you have a react of 2. So he's got a reactability of 2. So he's got 2 successes and 1 failure.
Each success adds an inch, so you get 6 inches of movement.
I kind of feel like this is going a lot more your way than it is mine. My whole army is just they're out looking for the SAS, but we're just going to walk away. Walk away. Come on, I could really do with some of those time tokens because they re-rolls this. So there we go. So normally, if this was me, who drew this in well, it was me. If this was a normal game, you draw an event card, and you see something. However, in this case, this just counts as a little token I get to keep here, and I can use as a re-roll.
I too have a re-roll.
You too have a re-roll. Oh, don't do it. Well, that's for this turn because they'll go back into the bag.
Which means the next one will also.
Oh, so that's my here captain again. So I'm going to take a roving patrol with this fella here. I'm going to hopefully get him to move. I'm going to roll the dice just here. Oh no, I need 2 white and 1 black, isn't it? You get more black dice, I get more white dice. Okay, so he got 1 success. I shouldn't have moved that, should I? He's going that way. I got 1 success and he's visible.
You could use your re-roll to...
I am going to use my re-roll. I'm going to use my re-roll to re-roll this one. And it's exactly the same, and I've lost my re-roll. Fantastic. Good
plan has won.
Yeah, cheers for that. So he is going... So this one doesn't count. He got 1 success, but he's got to go that direction, hasn't he? Yeah. So he turns... And he's just going to go to there. I wouldn't actually say this is going particularly well for me in a minute. Robin, it's your turn.
You can see how well this will work as a co-op game.
But you've been with everybody now, haven't you?
My officer's still got another...
Oh, your officer still has 1 left in there.
So I don't want to be putting a trooper token out. Oh, that's the end of the...
Is that the end of... Oh, so he's pulled the final turn marker out. So that's the end of the turn. So all of the counters go back in, including the reroll, which Robin had left over. The only thing that stays out is the alert statuses. So we'll just get cleaned up and ready for the next turn. Okay, so here we go, the top of turn 2. So just to sort of, you know, just go for an overview of what happened here. Over here, the Germans didn't do very much. They're kind of just milling around and walking away from where the SS are coming in. These guys didn't get a look in.
Over here, Robin's got 2 guys who have moved in next to the barrels. He's got a chap who's sneaked up behind that tree. He's got one who has also sneaked up on the road. And then he's got this fellow over here who's the chap who's got an LMG, but for the sake of this game, it's an SMG who's running up behind the building. So we're on the top of turn 2. So the defender always draws first. So let's see what I get. We're sort of getting used to things. Probably move through things a little bit quicker. It's my commander. So commander down here is got to take a roving patrol action. While I'm doing this, Robin's going to find out what happens if my guy walks off the board, because technically that's the edge of the board. Okay, so we've just double checked. If you reach the edge of the board, you don't walk off it. You just stand there unless your army, like Robin's, is trying to move off. As Robin has just pointed out, though, my chap is doing a stellar job of guarding the point, which is clearly what he's doing. So let's see, roving patrol action. Here we go. He got 1 success and he's visible and he's going that way. So basically, I'm not even going to muck around here. He walks up to the edge there and is staring at the point that the SAS have to escape. Right, that was my turn. It's over to Robin.
He's alert now as well.
Oh, and my guy's alert.
He's not alert.
He's not alert. It's just that people are. He's very visible.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you draw?
Basic trooper.
Basic trooper. So you can shoot at all of my visible troops. So you could shoot at him. He's got a rifle, though, your chap.
He does.
But that's not the aim of the game, is it?
I believe the exact words on things are, for the rifle, very loud.
Very loud. Okay, right. So sure is that his special ability? Fantastic.
Very loud. I will just take a sneak action.
Okay, so your sneak action gives you... now, is there anyone... No, we know that he's not within 15 inches.
No, he's facing the wrong way.
And he's facing the wrong way. So it is still 2 black and 1 white.
And he's facing the wrong way.
Everyone's facing the wrong way. So 2 black and 1 white. He has a reactability of 2. So you got 1 success, so he's going 5 inches. And the medal effect at the end means he gets to make a recon action, I think.
Yep.
Or he can freeze, can't he? Which means he doesn't move at all. But
yeah, so I'm going to take the 5 inches of...
5 inches of movement.
Oh, there is.
Okay.
There's lots of points. And then I am going to...
You're going to take a recon action?
I'll take the recon action.
Because it means that everyone within 15 inches that you can see would become visible, would be alert. So, I mean, he's already visible. So they are, but this chap isn't. And he's within 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
it does actually say you can measure at any time.
Oh, yeah, we should probably have said that, yeah.
Because for working out how many people you can spot and stuff, you kind of want to know.
Yeah, so this is you can pre-measure at any time. Okay, then, so let's have a quick check. So a recon action. So a recon action, where are we? There we are. A recon action, he gets 1 white and 1 black. Lose the black if covert and cover. So you lose the black.
No, you're not. Oh, is it covert and cover?
Yes, it's covert and cover. Lose the black. But you're not in cover, are you?
No, but I think that's the person I'm trying to...
Oh, is it the person you're trying to spot? I thought you just spotted everybody. The fire pierces with darkness and may spot covert enemies. Identify the nearest covert enemy in line of sight. Yep, so okay, so yeah, you are directly trying to... Okay, so yes, it's actually the nearest covert enemy in line of sight. Well, this guy is no longer covert, he's visible, and that guy is no longer covert, so it is him. He's not in cover, so that doesn't matter. So Robin gets to roll on a recon 1 white and 1 black. It's against his smarts, which we can see here is 2.
It's the binoculars, isn't it?
Yeah. And on a success, that model is now alert. And well, that's about it basically. So let's have a look. Okay, so he's got 1 success, and the medal effect on recon is an assist. However, basically that's a re-roll. He doesn't need to do a re-roll. So my trooper over here, who's having the cigarette next to the hay bale, is alert. So the SAS are basically aware of pretty much everyone now, bar the man with the dog and my 2 Germans over here. Oh my god, it's my commander again. So we're going to go exactly the same again. We are going to go for a roving patrol action, and I'm going to try and bring him back the other way. I got a medal. Does that mean I get to re-roll? So I've got 1 success, which is going this way.
You can choose to, with the medal, you can use the direction of any chevron, whether success or a failure.
But they're all going the same way. He's just going to stand there and look like, right, brilliant. Okay. That's irritating. Your turn.
Basic trooper. So let's go with my SMG guy.
What's he going to do? Another sneak action?
Yeah, he's sneaking up.
Okay, so you're going to get 2 black dice and 1 white, and let's see how far he goes. So you have a react of 2, so you got 2 successes, so he gets to go 6 inches. Sneaky. I suppose that's the point. So remember, the SAS are just trying to get off. So I suppose it is possible to play this game without a shot being fired, which would,
that's
I
not
guess,
going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. Right, I got some troopers. I'm going to go with my paratroopers over here, because I want to actually bring them in. So they're going to make a roving patrol action. 3, 6. Oh no, hang on. They've got a react of 1, so that's 1 success. Does that? They've got to go that way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so they go 4 inches away from them. Right. 1 second. Okay, so I should probably just say, because in the last couple of turns, obviously my guys have just been moving randomly. Once one of Robin's men becomes detected, my guys become more coordinated. They will then start advancing. They can even sneak to try and lose their detected. But at the moment, they're just looking around for people at the moment. So don't worry, if you are the player who is defending, you do get some control. But this is a very narrative-driven game. So, Robin, go on, you pull out. Let's find out what you're going to get. What'd you get?
Trooper. So
Trooper.
My paratroopers.
The paratroopers. What are they going to do? Are they going to advance boldly down the street?
They're going
guns blazing.
sneak
They're going to
carefully.
sneak carefully down the street. I really, really want them to all gather together in one little patch there. Because when you detect someone, if there's another person within 2 inches, you detect them as well. Okay, so as before, you're rolling 1 white and 2 black. Ooh, so you got 1 success, which lets you go an extra 1, and the because it lets you do an assist, I think.
Yeah, so it's
on a medal, so it's not actually going to let you do anything because that lets you re-roll. But I don't really think Can you re-roll the other medal?
Oh,
don't see why you can't. The assist lets you re-roll a dice, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, so it doesn't use assist for that. So I could recon. So
you can recon. Okay.
So I might be able to try and spot your. I'll do my movement first because I'm going to lose an inch for climbing over.
So you lose an inch for going over the sandbags. Only go 4 inches, so you are clustered together.
Spread out in a bunch.
And you can go
too far away to spot.
Just too far away to spot. So your guys are just there. So it's weird, isn't it? So you've got, you're going to go at least 4 inches, and then the dice just let you pull out a little bit more. So there is still a sort of a bit of a random movement element. Let's have a look. Oh, I've gained a reroll. Robin's turn.
Also gained a reroll.
Gained a reroll. This is it, right? Okay, come. I know who I'm going with next. Oh, it's the end. Oh, God, so it's the end of a turn. So all of these ones go back into the bag. Right, we'll get cleared up and we'll go to the top of the next turn. Okay, so here we are. It's the next turn. There is no turn limit in this game, for this scenario rather, but here we go. So let's see, it's my turn. For God's sake. Right, my commander is going to do something. He is going to bravely do a roving patrol action, and he is going to... Oh, thank God for that. Oh, we got a medal effect as well. So the medal means I can re-roll, doesn't it? On a roving patrol. But most importantly, he's moving back towards the action. So that's the main thing.
No, it's any chevron, but you only rolled the one.
Only chevron, but only rolled the one.
You can do a recon, but obviously you'll be too far.
Okay. So he is just going to go 4 inches back this way. So they've got a point that way. So in this game, you could paint the facings on the bases. I know some people like to do that. I personally don't like doing that, but if you wanted so there weren't any arguments about who's facing where, then you could. Robin, it's your turn. What did you get this time?
Basic trooper.
Basic trooper. Right, it's getting a bit crowded over here. Now the main thing is as well, once the guns start going off, if you haven't been assigned a token yet, you have to use one of your tokens to react, and so you'll soon find out that people start sort of losing things quite quickly. So who are you going to go with?
So with the rifle...
Are you going to try and run up behind him and slit his throat?
Is that what you're...
Is that or shoot him in the back? I think I might just shoot him in the back.
Are you going to do the shot from there, or are you going to...
I can move... So if I take a shoot action...
Yeah. Oh, so we have just found out that if you go through the deck, which I did do, there is this handy little reference card here with all of the basic weapons and these things on it here. So if he shoots, he gets to make
2 inches,
2 inches, and then he can.
So yeah, super sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
You're gonna shoot me in the back, right? Finally, we get to do some shooting. Right, let's work out how to shoot.
Okay, so Robin is firing with his rifle from this fella here. He is shooting at my chap here who's pointing bravely into that field. So Robin is using his rifle. It has a 20-inch range, so he's well within range. He's moved 2 inches. So as we can see on here, you use the weapons basic dice. So if we have a look on here, a rifle is 1 white dice. Now, because Robin is still currently covert, he gets an additional black dice, and because my guy's an idiot and is facing the wrong way, he also gets another black dice. If there wasn't any intervening terrain, he'd get another white dice. So Robin's increasing the size of his dice pool. So Robin is rolling 2 black dice and 1 white dice. So this test is against his aim, and as we can see here on his card, his aim is 2. So 2 chevrons for successes. Go on then, Robin. That's bad. Now the medal effect, if he hadn't have moved, the rifle has accurate. So if he hadn't have moved, then he would have been able to re-roll one of those. However, he's failed, so he missed. Now, I don't know if he becomes visible or anything because of that, because he missed. He didn't roll an alert. 2 seconds. Okay, so no, he doesn't become visible or anything like that. Some of the weapons do have the very loud
characteristic, which I think does terrible things if they go off. But basically, a shot goes off. These guys know the SAS are out here somewhere, and Robin just missed. So there we go. He's burnt an action on that, and it's my turn. Oh, God's sake. It's my my leader again, and he is going to make a roving patrol action. He's going to get back into the fight now. So he got...
No, that's
so he just goes the direction he's going, doesn't he? The medal effect means at the end of it he gets to make a recon, so he might be able to do this. So 1 second. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yeah, Robin, can you just see if I'm within 15 inches?
You are.
I am. Okay, so my gut chap, because I got the medal, he's going to make a recon action.
It's almost like firing a rifle draws attention.
Yep. So it's a basic test, as we can see here. His this one's a bit better for him. His smarts is 3, and it's a basic test, and therefore I get 1 white and 1 black, and I'm looking for 1 success. I got 2 successes. So that chap
I'm now spotted.
is now been spotted. Right, so that guy is now visible. And I assume now, if he's visible, if he's been detected, I believe my chaps can move towards him. I don't have to take roving patrol actions.
If there's a detected enemy within 15 inches, they can...
Does that mean that these people don't have to just wander around aimlessly anymore?
At least the ones in the middle, yeah. I think.
Yeah. So because he's detected, I can now go for him. Fantastic. However, that is the end of the German player's turn. Watch now as Robin disappears into the night.
Basic trooper.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where I'm going. Right.
Oh, it's him under there.
I'm going to have to sneak.
So you're going to sneak. Okay, then. So you haven't been spotted. There's no one within...
well, this chap's looking that way. Am I within 15 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get the bonus. So it's just 1 white and 1 black. And that's a failure, but you stay covert. So you're going to go 4 inches. So let's actually just come around there and see where he is.
I'm just going to be...
There he is. He's just tucked in there. He's watching these 2 guys having a chat, while over here it's everything's kicking off. Aha! Ooh. So this guy is now. I think it's. See, I'm tempted to try and spot him, but I don't want to lose the opportunity to try and do something to him. So if I think. Okay, so I am going to go with my trooper here. He is going to execute an advance action. Now, he can't take a shoot action because that chap's not in line of sight. So he can't just turn and shoot him. So I'm going to take an advance action. So this one is against his brawn, and his brawn is 1 as a sentry. So I'm testing. I get just 1 black and 1 white, and because... I've got a detected... Is it because I've got a detected enemy? I get plus... Oh, no, because of the alert level. I get plus 1 white. So I get 1 black and 2 white. Okay, so I got 1 success. Now, I should actually just say on here that basically they go 4 inches plus 2 inches for every success. The medal, in this case, lets me ignore the additional successes. However, I'm not going to do that because I want to go that. So I'm going to go 6 inches towards the nearest detected enemy, which is that chap over there, and I'm going to start just yelling at him as I go. So I'm going to go 6 inches. Robin, do you mind just moving my guy? Fantastic. Brilliant. I just don't want to lose sight of him. So brilliant. That's my turn done. So hopefully I can now raise the alarm some more. Okay, so my chap ran up to, well, nearly ran up to the wall. I just don't want to lose sight of this guy. So it's Robin's turn to pick.
Basic trooper. So I've just got my pair of troopers left.
Oh, is that just them?
Just my pair. So they've got an SMG and a pistol, haven't they?
They do. What are they going to do?
Oh, no, I'm going to sneak.
They're going to sneak.
Try and do the...
So can they sneak past him because he's been detected?
Yes. So
Okay.
it'll only spread...
So it's only when he becomes visible, if there's someone within 2 inches,
Yeah,
they become visible. So
yeah.
he could, although to be fair, I suppose you might want to just sneak through the hedge and go the other way.
Yeah.
All right then. Okay, so they're sneaking. There is someone looking at you though.
Yeah.
So it's only going to be 1 white and 1 black.
So just the 1 success?
So 1 success, so you go 5 inches.
Yes. Yeah, no, so let's keep going.
So they're sneaking. So they're basically distracting. I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? This is meant to be at night. So that's the thing you got to remember. So while he's just distracting the guards, they're sneaking past.
So he's facing that way.
I've been twice with my leader, so I have to give that to you. So you get that, and then you get to go again. So what's he going to do? Sneak, I assume.
He's going to sneak.
Okay, so
we'll get the.
Yeah, but he's not. He's more than 15.
More than 15.
He's more than 15. So you're going to get 2 black and 1 white.
Ooh.
2 successes. So he's going to go 6 inches. But now it's your turn to draw again, because that was my turn. Because I was
hoping you find an officer.
If you get your officer again, yeah, that would be brilliant.
Stuff. Oh, reroll. I'll take that.
Okay, so over to me. Oh, it's the officer again, so it's your turn. I mean, he's got a pistol which has a range of 10 inches.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 10-inch range. So you can pre-measure at any time.
Double tap and quick draw.
So, yeah, he can do something. So the double tap ability, if there is exactly 1 success, you can re-roll a medal result if you get the medal. And the quick draw, if attacked from the front, you roll 1 extra white dice.
He's actually just out of range of the pistol, so I'm going to sneak again and try and get right.
Okay, well, so this time you are within 15 now of him, so it's just 1 white, 1 black. 1 success, so you can go 5 inches.
I don't think I have to move the full with the sneak, do I?
No,
you have to move the full.
The advance you have to do. You have to go to full, the full amount. With sneak, you move up to 4 So yeah,
I'm going to move.
Turning freely.
Yeah, so I'm going to move that way, so I'm in the cover.
Okay, but it's your turn now because I drew that out for you.
But I've got nothing left to draw.
No, you want to draw out
so
just.
Turn.
You want an end? Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Nope.
No, so that's one of mine. I'm going to say that guy's been detected, so I feel like. See, this guy here has a rifle, so I'm tempted to just shoot him. Can you just see if he's within 20 inches, please, of your detected chap? I should imagine he is.
He is.
Yeah, I'm going to activate my dog handler, who is going to shoot him with his rifle. So, if we have a look on the reference card, we can see that the rifle has 1 white dice, and it's accurate. So my chap hasn't moved, so if I get a medal ability, then I will activate accurate. So I get 1 white dice. Do I get anything else?
So you get...
Yeah, 1 white dice.
Acting fighter is still cover. Yeah, you're not spotted, are you? So an extra black dice.
Oh, I get an extra black because I'm covert. Okay, cool.
There's not a clear view because...
because that's in the way.
Passing, I think the line of sight passing within an inch of the friend counts as...
Oh, that counts as... that's fair enough.
I can see, so just the extra black dice.
So it's the extra black dice. So 1 white and 1 black. And as we can see here, the dog handler has an aim of 1. So looking for 1 or a medal. That's a hit. So as I got 1 hit, we have to look at the weapon strength, number of chevrons, which is here. So that is 2. Your guy can't duck back because... So if Robin's character hadn't already had an action, he'd have to duck back. Or if he was in cover, he'd automatically get a duck back action. So in this case, it's got 2. So I roll 1 white dice, and I need 2 or less to take him out. No. Nothing.
So they have, on non-targeted rolls, they have no effect.
They have no effect. However, I think we have to check for trauma now. So he was hit, that roll was just to see whether or not he was killed. So now we got to see if he suffers some trauma from this. So he's got to make a guts check. As we can see here, his guts is only 1. He's got to make just a basic guts check. So it's 1 black and 1 white. So that's a pass. So I think that means that there's no ill effects. If he had failed that, then that token would have been flipped over to a red. And effectively, it doesn't go back in the bag and it stays on him next turn. So he basically misses a turn while he pulls himself together. Okay, so that was you pulling out the bag, wasn't it? So now it's me. No, we've got some other troopers now. I'm going to activate these chaps here. And they are going to make an advance action towards that detective. I think he's within 15 inches. Can you just check for me, Robin? Is he?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so they're going to make an advance action. They're going to go running. Now, the reason I want that is if I can get over here, if they get within 6 inches of these guys, they automatically detect them. So if I can catch them in the middle of the crossroads, I can then grease them with loads of SMG fire. However, what's the effect of the rough ground on terrain?
So you lose,
on movement.
lose an inch of movement.
All right, so they, for their advance, their alert, sorry, it's not alert, the status is alert, rather. The alarm's been raised, so they get 2 white and 1 black. It all changes when everyone's been detected. So I got 1 success, and the medal, what does the medal do?
It means you could go cautious, so you could just move the...
Oh, no, stuff that. No, I'll go... So I would go... So I go 4 inches, plus 2 is 6, minus 1 for the rough ground is 5 inches. I think they're just going to be out of 6 inches of the of your men. Yeah, they're just out. They're just out. But next time... It's suddenly got very, very fast, hasn't it? On the
Another re-roll for me, though.
Another re-roll for you.
I might need them if I get shot at.
It's the end of the turn. Right, we'll get cleared up and set for the next turn. Okay, so it's the start of the new turn, and we're getting into the swing of things here. Now, this is probably bad news for Robin, because basically, if I can pull a trooper icon, I can move these guys, shoot at his fella, and then detect them. So it's crunch time. The only thing that's worrying me slightly is that chap over there who's still covert. His leader, who's over here, not so worried about because he's only got a pistol. I mean, what's he going to do? So let's have a look. Oh no! So it's a re-roll. So it's Robin's turn. So can Robin get out of dodge? Well, it's his leader. Okay. So what are you going to do? Remember, guys, my objective is just to take out 3 of his men. He's got to get 3 off the table.
Going to sneak.
You're going to sneak? Okay. So, you're within 15 inches of someone who has sort of effectively line of sight, although they haven't detected you. So you're going to get 1 white and 1 black, and you have a react score of 2. That's a success, and you stay covert. Okay. You want to really hope these 2 chaps don't turn around. Okay, so there we go. I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to activate my pair of sentries here, and they are going to take a shoot action against the fella who has been detected. So because a shoot action lets you take a 2-inch move at the start. So Robin, would you mind just measuring out 2 inches? And now I have pre-measured some of this, but basically that now puts them within 6 inches of those 2 guys that are sneaking. And the way it's written, after you have executed your planned actions, if you are within 6 inches of a undetected model and they're not in cover, then they become detected. So this pair, and because they count as a pair, one of them, they both become detected. Because when one becomes detected, if there's someone within 2 inches, they become detected. Right, okay, scratch that. We just double checked, or say Robin did. It's got to be clear view. So if they were up against that cover, they'd be looking over it and seeing it. But because it's still slightly obscured, that won't happen. But anyway, they're going to shoot him. So as they're in a pair, how does shooting work? I'm assuming one takes the lead and then the other one assists?
Yeah, so you get the assist action medal for free.
Okay, and I can select which one of their weapons I'm going to shoot with, yes. I imagine.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm obviously going to use the SMG.
Makes sense.
Okay, so if we have a look at the card here, the SMG has a range of 10 inches. That's within 10 inches.
Yep.
And he gets 3 white dice, and it has the rule spread. And spread means, I believe, that if there's another model within 2 inches, they get to add another white dice. But that's just a little bit more than 2 inches.
Yeah, and it does say in line of sight. I assume
as they're still in cover, then no. But we will go with it. So I get 3 white dice. Any bonuses?
You're still covert, aren't you? So that's an extra black dice.
Yep. So as I'm still covert, I get an extra black.
There's not a clear view because you've still got a bit of terrain.
Yep, so it really counts. So terrain really counts this. Right, okay, so I have 3 white and 1 black.
Yep.
My sentries have an aim of 2. So each one of these that comes up as a success is a hit he has to defend. Now, as he hasn't acted, he will get to duck back. Okay, and the medal effect is an assist, so I can re-roll the medal?
Assist, shoot, fight, yeah, re-roll if there was a friend. Yes, you can re-roll the medal.
Okay, so yep, I can re-roll the medal. That's 4 hits. Right, so Robin has to make a duck action because his character is ready. So he's got to take one of his tokens out the bag, put that on there, and now he has to take a basic test. So a basic test is always a white and a black. He's got no additional bonuses or anything. So he rolls a white and a black. He turns to face where he's getting shot from. Basically for every success he now rolls, it cancels out one of the 4 successes that I've rolled. This is based on his react ability, which we can see on the card is 2. So he's rolling and he's basically hoping to cancel 2, so I'm just rolling 2 wounds. None. What is the medal would only come into effect if he was in a building. Yeah. So he has taken 4 hits. So now I make 4 tests to see if he's put out of action. The SMG is strength 1, so I'm rolling 4 white dice and I'm looking for a straight up 1. If one of these just comes up with 1, he's taken out. He's very taken out. Okay, so he's taken off the board and his token doesn't go back into the supply. Now, as he's been taken out, if there's a model within 2 inches, they would have to take a trauma roll. These guys aren't within 2 inches. If there's a model within 6 inches and they have clear view to him, then they would take a trauma roll as well. But these guys, remember, are facing the other way. So these guys are sneaking around and a hail of bullets has just gone there and they've heard something horrible, but they're just carrying on. So if they would have seen him, then they would have had to make the roll. This guy as well, he hasn't seen that and there's not clear view to him. So he's absolutely fine. So that's, Robin's first casualty. And the Germans, the problem is now though, none of your models are detected. So I've got to go back to doing roving patrols till I can find someone else.
It possibly just proves that shooting a rifle is a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. Yeah, I've just realised that's it. So until I can find someone else, I've got to go back to patrolling again.
Yeah, that's basic troopers.
Basic troopers. Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm just going to be sneaking with this guy.
Yeah.
And then hopefully...
okay, so there is people within 15 inches of him. If there are no enemies within 15 inches with line of sight. Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, so you still have line of sight to me.
Oh, okay. So I still have line of sight, so it's just 1 black, 1 white.
Yeah.
No, it's a failure, so it's just 4 inches.
Get to there.
Should say as well that all the miniatures that we're using are the ones from the core set, 0200 Hours by War Games Atlantic. And very nice they are as well. I'm a bit concerned about him now. Double timer. Your turn. I really need some stuff to come
My
up.
officer.
Oh, he's going again. Oh, is he going to run up to the wall and shoot me? He's got a pistol.
Yeah,
the pistol...
It's not silenced.
No, the pistol's not silenced. It gets double tap and quick draw. It gets 2 attack dice. It has a range of 10 inches.
Yeah. No, I think I'm just going to sneak with him.
Are you going to try and go round the haystacks? Okay, so again, it's going to be 1 white and 1 black. Oh dear, he's become detected and
a fail.
And a fail, so he goes 4 inches, but that white dice means he's tripped over something, he's made a noise.
What I've done is I've tried to climb the wall and knocked the dry stone off the top, probably.
Oh dear, so now he is detected.
I am in cover at least.
You are in cover, but that's good because that means that all of my men here can now swarm him. Brilliant, my turn. I don't want the end of a turn now. Now what I want is a single trooper. That'll do. I'm going to give it to this pair here. So they are going to make an advance action and they are going to advance towards him. Now he's been detected. So for an advance, they get 1 white and 1 black, and then they get another white dice because of the alert status that's generally around. So they're going 4 inches and then +1 for each success. So they have a reactability of 1. The medal effect on this. Do they get to do an assist if they're in a pair?
No, it's the...
They just get to reduce their movement. Okay, so, well, they're just turning around and going 4 inches. Okay, so these guys have moved in here, as we can see. So now it's Robin's turn to pick. Who have you got? Oh, you got the pair.
The pair. So,
what are they going to do?
Spotted. They're going to sneak.
Right.
Yeah, they're just going to sneak, so it'll just be the black and the white dice.
So clear view in this means just there's no terrain, nothing in terrain, no terrain in the way. So them to there is not clear view.
No.
Okay.
Line of sight is everything 180 degrees in front of you that isn't blocked by like a tall wall.
Yeah.
A massive hedge.
Whereas clear view means something that isn't obstructed by a piece of terrain. So they are going to sneak. Okay, yep. So you're just going to get 1 white and 1 black. Oh, that cancels each other out, so they just go to 4.
So I'm in cover, so you'd need the 2 inches to spot me automatically.
Okay. That's with. Okay,
That's
so
all my
turn.
actions done.
Oh, it's one of mine. So I'm going to go with my my smoking chap here, and he's going to fire his rifle because he has line of sight to this fella, but not a clear view. So he's going to turn, and he's going to fire his rifle at him. Now we know he's in range. He's got a 20-inch range. The rifle is 1 white dice normally. My chap is not covert. And your chap is behind a wall, so I don't think I get any bonuses. I think I just get the white dice.
Yep, that's correct. No bonus.
Just 1 white dice. My sentry has an aim ability of 2, so we're just looking for 2. That's a miss. Robin's turn to pick out the bag. Oh, that's my. Oh yeah, I forgot about my officer. He hasn't. If he went from doing loads. So my officer is going to also make an advance action towards your officer. So I'm going to get 2 white and 1 black. And his react ability is 3. So he's got 2 successes. So he's going to go 8 inches.
Which isn't quite going to be close enough to...
No. There we go. So everyone is piling in on him. It's actually my turn, isn't it? Because you drew that one out.
That clock.
This is very
You
similar.
could have re-rolled this.
I could have re-rolled, but
Never mind.
I think it worked out all right. Another trooper action. I
Just a dog handler, isn't it?
think there is a dog handler, but there's this fella here who's just facing the wrong way.
I keep forgetting.
So he's going to make an advance action, yeah, we're just going to see what happens. So he's going to. Well, that's the thing, because he has to advance directly towards him, doesn't he? So he can't go that way. He has to go that way.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but yeah, we'll do it. So he's going to get the 3 dice. Sentry has a react of 1. So it's no successes. So he just goes 4 inches. But that's going to be -1 for the tank traps and -1. So basically he's just going to go hop the wall. But, oh no, he can't go that way. It'd be that way, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
So he's that way.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my mistake. Yeah, that's the tricky thing, isn't it? So he doesn't detect them because he's got to be within 2 inches of them.
Yeah, so he'll be facing...
Yeah. Okay, he can turn, can't he? And he turns to face him, and then...
Yeah, because that way he's facing is that way, so they are in his...
Right, okay, so it's your turn.
There's only 2 left, and I'm hoping... Yes. Good.
Is that the clock?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so, right, we'll mop up and go to the next turn. Right, okay, let's see. Defender always draws first. Oh, I got my cop on... Ooh. I'm going to have to go with my pair here. I think I'd be silly not to. So they are going to fire at him. They've detected him. They're within 20 inches range for the rifle. Now the rifle is 1 white dice normally, and what kind of bonuses do we get? Do we get any?
None, because I'm in cover.
Yep. So cover would normally give me an additional dice.
Yeah, so nothing.
Nothing. So just 1 white dice. But if I get in the middle,
you can re-roll.
I can re-roll it
because
I've got my mate with me,
yeah.
and they've both got rifles. I really should have bought an SMG. Starting to realise that if you're in pairs, maybe an SMG in the pair is a good idea because you get an assist. So they have an aim of 2. That's a hit. So you're in cover, so you get to do your duck back action for free.
So
you don't have to pull a token out of the bag. So you get a white and a black, and you're just looking for... Oh, you just need 1 success. That's right. And it's based on his react ability, isn't it? Okay, so you have a react of 2. Come on, I really need you to fail this. You got in the middle. Okay, no, you pass. That's really helpful. I can see how staying cover is definitely a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn, Robin.
My basic troopers.
So you're going to do something clever with this guy over here now. He's sneaking through.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him.
Yeah.
And he's just going to...
So you've only got to get to there.
I'm going to...
What was the rule? You could take an advance action once you're within 15 inches.
Yeah, without having
to... He's just out.
Oh yeah, instead of going towards the nearest detected enemy.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just out.
Smarter, so...
You could sneak a little bit more, because he's sneaking behind these...
It's remembering that when you advance, you have to go towards an enemy.
The nearest detected enemy,
you can't just move freely.
Yeah, there's quite a lot. It's unusual in this game because you actually have quite a lot of stipulations on how you can move, more so than any other game. But that actually gives you the flavour of this. So all of my men, because that guy's been detected, they're bushing over there.
You can also manipulate that by, not that it worked well, but like my guy that fired the rifle at the start, everyone went towards him in the middle.
Yeah. Well, it's quite good, isn't it? Because the fact is, everyone's going for here. Your guy could if you get a good sneak move off, you can come behind. And I suppose that's your objective, is to get off, not to kill me. Right, what are you going to do then?
I am sneaking.
You're going to sneak. So, it's just 1 white, 1 black, isn't it?
Black, yep.
2 medal effects on the
that actually means
sneak. I think that means you can make a recon.
Recon, yeah.
You're only going to get 3 because you're in a ploughed field. So you're going to get 3 inches, but that's going to put you within 15 inches of your escape point.
Good to know.
So next turn, he can make an advance action and just leg it. Although, to be fair, you got Mr. Dog here, who's been waiting at the back.
Oh.
So you're going to make a recon, and you try and detect. Who are you going to try and detect? It has to be the nearest undetected, doesn't
That's
it?
what I'm thinking.
In line of sight, which would be these chaps, because it's a 180.
Yeah, 180.
So it's these chaps here. So you're rolling a white and a black.
You are not in cover.
So another.
Just a white and a black.
Just a white and a black. You have a smarts of 2. No, you did not detect those 2 men standing right there. Fantastic. No,
Firing an SMG.
really feel like this. I really like you got this guy sneaking back. How my men have had to push over there. I do think that's good. And let's see what we're coming out of the bag. We have some of my troops. See, now they haven't been detected. So at the moment, all they can do is a roving patrol, isn't it? That's all they can do. All right, it's just going to be my rifle. My rifle's going to shoot at your captain again. So he's within 20 inches. He's in cover, so I just get
Single
1 white. Need a 2. That's a hit. You get to duck back for free. So he gets to do a free duck back, which is a black and a white dice, and you have a react ability of 2. Yep, succeeded. Okay, being in cover is a definite help. Your turn, Robin.
Basic troopers, so I have to be my pair who are currently undetected.
What are you going to do? Throw a grenade? Although you have got an SMG.
And I'm going to...
You're going to open up with the SMG?
Yes, on them, yes.
Okay, whoever nearest detected, because these guys aren't detected anyway. Yeah. So it has to be him.
Yeah, him, and hopefully it will spread across.
So let's just remind ourselves, the SMG gives you 3 white dice. I suppose I am in cover from you, aren't I? Because I've got my bottom.
You're not in...
Am I in cover? Do I get cover for the wall? I suppose as this comes down to a... I would argue that I probably don't, to be fair, because I'm not... Yeah, no, firing along the wall. And so 3 dice. And then
I'm covert, so I get 3 white dice.
So you're going to get 3 white dice for the SMG. Your covert, which gives you 1 black dice.
The targeted fighter does have line of sight, however. And is there a clear view? No, there's still
that. You have
in the way.
Yeah, I'm not in cover, but it's
I'm still
obscured.
Yeah.
So you get 4 dice, and you have an aim score of
2.
2, okay.
And I have, because I have a...
You have assist as well.
I have assist as well, so...
Right, okay, this could be brutal. Okay, so we're looking for 2s. 3 hits.
Oh, yeah.
3 hits, no medal effect. If he got a medal effect, he could have either re-rolled something or he could have done sort of a spread shot onto someone else. So I've got to defend 3 attacks. My sentries oh, no, this guy hasn't acted yet.
He hasn't been yet, no. So
right. So this guy hasn't been yet. So Robin, could you fish a token out the bag? I think I'm just going to get 1 white, 1 black, aren't I? Sentries have a react of 1. Okay, so that failed massively. So I've taken 3 hits. So the strength of the SMG is 1. So you're rolling 3 white dice and you're looking for 1.
No.
No, so I have to make a trauma check. So I have to take a guts check, and because I took 3 hits, so 3 minor wounds, so Robin failed to kill me, but they're all minor wounds. I lose the black dice on this check, so I just get 1 white dice, and basically I have a guts of 1, so I need a 1, or my guy is all trauma-y and will get his token flipped. Nope, so he gets his token flipped. So that token does not come off him at the end of a turn, and then next turn it flips to white. So basically he's not acting for a couple of rounds. That's a pain. But at least he's not dead.
Yeah, and if I hit him again, if his token gets flipped again, he gets taken out.
And then he gets taken out. So he's kind of wounded / hiding.
Also, if you rolled a medal, your other guy could have actually assisted with him there as well.
So your guy's still not detected?
No.
Okay, so my turn. Let's see what's in the bag. Normal troopers. So he can't go. I've got my chaps there. I think I'm gonna have to go with the dog. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dog handler. And he's got his. I don't want to advance because you've got that chappie coming over there, so that's a bit meta. I'm just going to shoot with my rifle. He's going to fire at your chap. Now, your chap's been detected, so I can shoot at him. That's not a problem. Yeah. I'm firing within 1 inch of one of my guys, though. Does that mean anything?
It just would mean you didn't have a clear view, but you don't have a clear view.
So I don't have a clear view anyway, so I get 1 white dice. I'm undetected, though, so I get a black dice, right? So I get a black dice and a white dice. Dog handler isn't the best shot. He's got a skill of 1, so I'm just looking for a 1. Oh, there we go. There's a hit. So the SAS leader has been hit, but again, because he's in cover, he gets to make his duck back action for free. So you're going to get 1 black and 1 white. Now, because I wasn't detected, does that mean anything? Do you get any? It's just 1 black, no, 1 white.
It's just a basic.
Just your basic.
Yeah, there's never any.
Okay, and you've got a reactive 2.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So
that's a hit, isn't it? That's a hit. The rifle has a strength of 2. So on 1 white dice on the roll of a 2, your guy's out of action. So we've got to now do a trauma check. You're pretty gutsy. He's got a guts of 3.
Yeah.
So guts of 3. 1. He's only taken the 1 hit, so it's just a black and a white, and you're looking for a success. Yeah, he's done it, so he's fine. Right, brilliant. It is Robin's turn.
Here we go.
Is it? Here we go. Well, let's not.
Just gonna look up the charge rules.
Okay. All right. We'll be back in a second.
We haven't done it.
We'll be back in a second. Right. So Robin's elected to charge the SAS leader, the captain, into my here officer. So Robin, you just looked it up. How's it work?
So I get a 4-inch move, which would be 3 inches because of the wall.
Because of the wall, yep.
As I hurdle the wall, and then as long as I get within 2 inches of your officer, then I can fight using my combat.
So all melee is within 2 inches.
Yeah.
With the exception of the dog, who has a 6-inch melee range.
Yeah, which is
quite brutal. Yeah. Which is also detection range.
Yeah.
Also.
If he can see it, he can eat it.
Yeah.
And then I'll be trying to stab you with my knife. You'll be trying to defend.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
All right, okay, brilliant. So you're going to go for it. So you don't have to make any roll to move, unlike normal.
It's just part of the.
So you're going over.
The potential for things going wrong comes when I try and stab you.
Okay, but I do notice that if you kill him, you've got a free run now to the objective, and you've still got to move.
Dice as the weapons.
Dice as the weapon. So let's have a look at our handy little weapon reference card. 1 white and 1 black, and it has the rules quiet and cutthroat. So I'm guessing it negates one of, if you roll a detected result, it negates one of those.
Yeah, and cutthroat applies if you're sneaking up from behind.
And it increases the weapon strength. So what is the weapon strength?
Just strength 1.
Just strength 1. So if I was unaware of you and you were behind me, or even if you were detected and you were behind me, you would get +1. Okay, that's interesting.
Strength 3. I'd be
strength 3.
The highest
strength you can be. Okay, Robin has a brawn of 2, so he's rolling these dice and then looking for 2 chevrons or less. That's 2 hits. Now, I have not acted yet, so what can I do?
So the equivalent of ducking is you can defend.
Right.
Which you can do if you have an action left, or must do if you have an action left.
Which I do. I've got 2 left, in fact.
Pull one out.
Yep.
And then you'll make a basic test.
So a basic test is 1 white and 1 black.
On your brawn as well.
My brawn
and every
is
success
2.
will cancel out a hit.
A hit. So you did 2 hits on me.
I did.
And I don't, and that's it. I get these now. Isn't there? Because I saw we were talking about a counterattack. If I got more successes than you,
so if I'd only done one
and I got 2 successes, I'd have hit you back.
You'd be hitting me back.
But I can't. So the best I can do here is cancel them out. Right. I have a brawn of 2. Is that none? What does a medal? What does the medal do?
It would if you had someone nearby, you could get assistance.
Okay, I don't have anyone nearby, so I failed twice. So you get to make 2 wound rolls on a weapon strength of 1.
Yep, on white dice. Isn't it?
On white dice, yep.
Oh.
No, so I've got to make 2 saves though, haven't I?
Guts check. Yeah.
2 guts checks. Now I keep my black dice though, don't I? Because if you do 3 or more minor wounds to me.
2 or more.
2 or more. So I just get 1 white dice. I have a guts of 3 though. No, I failed.
A medal.
So he turns it over. So he is wounded. So that token is going to stay out. on the table, so he only gets
one
one
less
action
action
next turn. But we're in combat, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to look up whether you can how you move out of combat.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that because I'm going to batter you now. So could I have my token, please?
Depends whose one comes up first.
It does. It's me.
Okay.
I'm going to punch you in the face with my gun.
You have a knife. So a knife is listed.
Yeah.
Standard issue just means that when you have weapons, you're putting them from the standard issue.
Oh, from the standard issue list. So can I actually do anything to you? Oh, is it improvised? Is it
weapons.
improvised? So it just says improvised has the rule aggression. What does that do?
So if you roll a medal,
yeah,
you can re-roll it.
Oh, okay. So I get 2 white dice.
It's basically just swinging it with fists.
That's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to screaming at you. So I get 2 white dice for this.
Yeah.
Nothing else, is there? No other bonuses? No. Okay. I have a brawl of 2. And the medal...
You can re-roll that.
I can re-roll it. And I'm visible. So I hit you once, though. I hit you once with my fist. So you have to fight back. You have a brawl... No, it's just a standard test. It's not your brawl. It's based on your brawl, but it's a standard test, isn't it? So you've got a second token out, and you have you get a black and a white dice, and this is based on your brawl, not your react.
Yeah. So my brawl is 2.
Yeah.
If I get 2 successes, though, I'll be hitting
you. Hit me back, yeah. Like that.
Like that.
So one of those cancels my one out, and then you've got an extra. So what happens now? Do you automatically hit me back?
You can't defend against the counter-attack, so I'm stabbing you with my knife again.
Okay. So what? Is it just one hit?
Yeah.
So just one hit.
I've got roll to wound.
And you got roll to wound. It has a weapon strength of 1. No!
There we go.
Is he dead? He's dead.
He's dead.
You took him out. What?
We had a bit of hand to hand.
Bit of hand to hand.
And,
You jumped over the foot. You went to stab me. You wounded me. I then went for you. You counterattacked and just stabbed me in the neck.
Yeah.
He's dead. Okay. That's also the first one you've killed. My hero officer. Now the rules for guts were within 6 inches and line of sight.
Oh, yes.
He's not in clear view because of that, so it's 2 inches. So no, he's fine. No. They don't have line of sight to him
because everyone just hears a wet noise.
Everyone just hears this cracking noise, and yeah, wow.
Oh, I haven't got anything left though, so whatever it is, it's going to be for you. So.
Okay, well at least it can't be my officer.
I could get some re-rolls. I do. 1 re-roll.
Oh, okay.
What have you got left? Oh, you've got a couple.
I've got a couple of things left. Oh, it's a re-roll.
Yeah, you just got the 1 left, haven't you? You just got your pair.
I just got my pair, yeah,
so
who have been...
the re-roll before that, turn end.
You got the turn end, so you finished with that. Right, so we'll tide you up and go into the what could be the final turn, I guess. Okay, so start a new turn. So that red one flips over to that. So he still counts as having gone. So next turn that goes back into the bag. So, but me to go first as defender. It's a re-roll.
Not really what you wanted.
Not really what I wanted, no.
Oh, my officer.
Your officer. Now, what's the officer going to do? Because you are within 15 inches of the escape marker, and as we just read, if you pass a basic smarts test, you can now, instead of advancing towards the nearest detected enemy, which is, well, probably either one of these, we'd have to check, you can then just make an advance. You could run as fast as you can.
Though I think I'm actually going to sneak. So
okay, you're going to sneak. Okay, so you're going to sneak, so you're just going to get 1 white and 1 black, aren't you? Because everyone knows you're there. Okay, you have a react of 2. No. No, so you just go 4 inches.
I can make a...
Oh, you can make a... I think everyone's spotted.
No, your dog handler. I still don't know he's there.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Oh, you will, don't worry. So it's 4, actually, but you need line of sight to him to do it. So you're not going to be able to...
The pistol is the way he's facing, isn't it?
Yeah. So you still need line of sight, but you could... But not... What's the other one?
Not clear view.
Not clear view. So it could be not in a clear view, but blocking us. Okay, so you've snuck to there, but that didn't do anything, and now you've got your back to my men there with their guns.
Yes.
Fantastic. Come on. Come on. That's you, because my guy's dead.
Oh, I'm going to sneak again then.
No. 1 success, so he goes 5 inches.
I'm turn 3, so I'm going to end up facing. So everything is in front of me.
Another reroll. No, it was your go anyway. It was your go anyway. I pulled that one out. Sorry, pop that back in the bag. Pop that back in the bag. Oh, you got it anyway. So that was your go. Now it's my turn. Yeah. Oh, standard troopers. So if I charge, I get a 4-inch.
4-inch move.
I get a 4-inch move, and then I get to attack.
Within 6 inches of the dog.
Within 6 inches.
I see where this is going. So.
Yeah. So that's the thing we'll do. So Robin, can you just measure out 3 inches? And then I imagine that's going to be...
Yeah.
Is he within 9 inches, basically?
Yeah,
he is. So if you move him 3...
jump over 3.
And then I unleash the hound on him, because you haven't got anything left to avoid the attack, so I'm going to savage you now.
That's what you get for having
the
corned
dog.
beef in your pockets. You have a track.
Okay, so he can use the assist medal effect for defend and recon. That doesn't matter. He fights from 6 inches. He has a brawn of 2 with the dog. That's it. So what dice do I get? I get a black and a white.
You're still covert as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Bonuses that apply to shooting, apply to fighting. They're just targeted actions. They work the same way. So if you're covert,
which I am, because you haven't spotted me.
£100 bundle of fur.
He's just going to...
I do have line of sight, and there is a clear view. Oh, at the start of the action.
So there wasn't at the start of the action because the wall.
Part of the action. So you just get a bonus black die.
So it's all right. We just sorted that out. So basically, it's 2 white for being an improvised weapon. The dog is apparently improvised, and then 1 black for being covert. And then the aggression rule means I can re-roll a medal effect. I have the brawl rule of so I have a brawl of 2. Okay, so I can re-roll the medal. I can re-roll the medal effect. So I can only take 1 re-roll, can't I? If you only use it once. So I'm going to re-roll this one.
So you re-roll the medal dice.
Oh, you re-roll the medal dice.
I now know you're there as the big dog comes out of the darkness.
So I got 2 hits, but I've become very visible.
And I assume I still... Oh no,
you can't defend.
Can't defend, so
you can't defend. So first of all, if I'm visible, the weapon strength is 1.
Yeah.
So I get 2 attempts at trying to get a 1.
Oh, so it could be charm.
Could be curtains.
Yeah.
No, but you've got to take a trauma test. So you've taken 2 hits, so just 1 white dice. And you have a guts of 3. You're gutsy. He's pretty gutsy. The dog just wants to see them. No. So he's all traumery.
I am.
So one of them flips, not both of them, I assume. I think only one would flip, because that's so that one would stay out. That's the bonus of having 2 actions, isn't it? One of them's going to go back into the bag. Right, it's your turn.
My turn. Basic trooper.
It's got to be this guy over here, surely.
Yeah.
What's he going to do? Is he going to race for the exit?
I think I am just actually going to try and achieve the mission.
Okay, so you're in a field which is -1, so an advance action is going to be 1 white, 1 black.
So if I'm within 15 of the...
You have to do a smarts test.
You take a smarts test, or a basic test.
A basic smarts test. So a basic test is 1 white, 1 black. And he's got a smarts of... He's got a smarts of 2. Yep, he's fine, so he can do it. So he can run. So an advance action is 1 white dice. But you're undetected, aren't you?
It's a white and a black dice.
Is it? Is it white and black?
Yeah.
It is white and black, so it's a white and a black. Yeah. So it's 4 inches plus 2 inches for each success. -1 for the field.
Okay.
So 1 success. So you're going 6 inches normally. -1 is 5. You're racing towards. Well, I still haven't detected you though.
No, I am still, which is good because I'm facing.
As you're running
completely away from you.
And my turn. Oh, troopers! I'm going to go with these fellas over here because they can take a shoot action. They're going to turn because he's still within line of sight, and they are going to shoot at him.
Yep.
So it's just 1 white, isn't it? And I can re-roll because there's no
clear view at the start of the action.
Clear view at the start
of the action.
Yeah.
So you get a bonus white, so 2 white.
So I get 2 white, and I get the middle effect of re-roll, and I have the accurate rule, which is I can re-roll 1 as well.
So if you roll 2 medals, you can effectively re-roll.
Yeah, I can re-roll both, yeah. Right, they have an aim of 2. Nothing. Just nothing. There's no re-rolls, there's nothing.
No,
nope.
Nothing you can do there.
Damn it. Go for it.
Basic troopers, so it'll have to be my paratroopers.
Oh, that's got to be a...
paratroopers, not paratroopers.
Is that going to be a grenade?
Oh, it's going to have to be, isn't it? Because, oh no, I could just SMG.
I think the SMG is probably... Well, the grenade will affect both of them, that's the thing.
I feel like you want to see a grenade.
I do kind of want to see a grenade. I think we owe it to the people watching to do a grenade.
Throw a grenade.
Okay, so let's have a look at a grenade. A grenade... Oh, I always have it on the wrong side. Where are we? Come on, focus. Oh, there we go. So the grenade has a 6-inch range. You're in range. It gets 2 white and a black. It's indirect, so it ignores cover. And it has the blast rule.
Now, as it still counts as a shooting attack,
Yeah.
I'm assuming I still get a
Covert.
bonus one for
Being covert.
being covert.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see it coming.
Because it's all a shooting.
So you have to target him though, don't you? Because he's the closest.
Yeah.
He's the closest one. So he can't react because
No,
he's got that. Let's just quickly check the blast rule out. Okay, so blast says if there is one or more enemy within 2 inches of the target, roll 1 extra white dice. So you get an extra white dice to this. So you're going to be rolling. Oh Jesus! You're going to be rolling 3 white, 1 black, and then +1 black for covert. The first success result from the shoot action hits the target as normal, so that'll be the first chappie. Each success after that hits the next nearest fighter from either side within 2 inches. A fighter can only be hit once by each blast attack, so excess hits are wasted. Work through each fighter, making duck actions, wound rolls, etc. as appropriate. Apart from the original target, line of sight from the shooter is not needed. Okay, so. Right, so basically this guy can't make any duck actions, so whatever happens, whereas that guy can. So you have a aim of
2.
So you got your aim of 2. Go for it. Yeah, 2 hits, and the medal on. Well, it's a shooting attack, isn't it? So it's assist.
Oh, I have assist because I
have assist. So
I don't know if grenades have a.
I don't think they did, but it's a shooting attack, so you just get assist, so you can re-roll the medal. Or do you want to re-roll it? Because the thing is, at the moment, you're only going to hit them. You're only going to do 1 hit on them either way.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go.
And then you could end up accidentally becoming.
Oh, not on that dice. I couldn't actually.
Oh, well.
So it makes no difference.
Makes no difference. No. So okay, right. So the first hit. So let's take these 2 dice. The first hit is applied to this chap here who can't duck back. So the grenade has a strength of 1, so you're just rolling 1 dice. Strength of 1 kills him.
I'm
No.
going to use my re-roll token.
Oh, you're going to reach. Oh, okay. You're using your re-roll token. All right. You go for a 1, and 1 will kill him. No, but he has to take a guts check or trauma check or whatever it's called. He has a guts of 1. No, he failed, so he is back to being wounded. Now, the other chap, can you fish out a token for me, please? Has to take a duck action as he sort of jumps out the way of the grenade. So the duck action is a basic black and a white, and I'm just looking for 1 success. He has a react of 1. Nope, so that's a waste. And then if you roll a 1 on the weapon strength, he's dead.
So your medal. No, your medal you can.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, assist. Re-roll the medal if there's a friend within 2 inches, which there is.
I'll re-roll the medal then.
Yeah.
No,
Still
no.
failed,
So on a roll of a 1, you
taken out.
he's taken out.
No.
No. So I've got to make a guts check just as before.
Yep.
He's got a guts of 1. I'm going to use my re-roll token, which I've just remembered about. He passed. Passed. So he's absolutely fine, but that took his actions. So you have wasted my actions, though, which is a tad irritating. But now we know how grenades work. That's the key thing.
The best thing is you don't know where it came from.
Oh no, it's just popped over the hedge. It's just so aggravating. Everyone's been. It's got to be my pair here.
Be a roving.
Oh man, that sucks.
You can't see them, so
Oh no. All right, so it's just 2 white and a black. So I'm going to roll them nearby. I just want them to go that way. That's what I need.
All that way.
It's true. Oh.
And you can.
That was sorry. There we go. It was like that.
So you can choose.
I can
Both
choose.
successes.
Well, I'm going to come this way. Neither of those are helpful, actually. So I just go 4 inches, don't I? I don't go any further. Do I? Do I go +1 inch for each success, is it?
No, just 4 inches.
It's 4 inches, so he's just going to come down here. He's going to be like this. Now, are you within
6 inches?
Are you within 6 inches? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
So
You are now visible.
spotted.
You are spotted.
Well, I'm under close watch.
Yep. So you've
at the end of any action.
Yep. So that's it. So he's now been spotted. Excellent. Good. Right. Is that so? It's just you to pick out a token, which should be the last turn token.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's put everything back in the bag. Okay, so as you can see here, Robin's got 2 people who are making a break for it. It's possible that they could make it, and then he's got to get 1 more fighter off. So he needs to get these 2 guys moving who are back here. It's me to pull a token first, and I got troopers. I'm going to go with these 2 here. and I'm going to spray this guy with an SMG. I'm not going to move. Let's just remind ourselves, the SMG has... Oh, come on, focus. There we go. It has 3 white dice. So I get 3 whites. What else do I get?
Plus, you're still covert, aren't you?
Yes. So
plus 1 black dice.
Yep.
You're also out of my line of sight because you're behind me.
Yeah, so plus another black dice.
And you have a clear view to the target.
Yep.
So white dice.
Wow. So I'm going to get 4 whites and 2 blacks. And I'm looking for results of 2. So I can re-roll that. I'll still stay covert as well. And I can't pick that one, can I? So
no, you've already used it for the.
So I've become visible. So it's only 2 hits.
You don't become visible though because you cancel.
Oh, I cancelled it out. Yeah. So it's just 2 hits. So 2 hits. You have to take a duck action. Brilliant. And yeah. So you need to take a duck back action. So here you go. You've taken 2 dice. You only get the white dice, don't you? Oh no, that's the guts check. That's the guts check. Okay. So 2 hits, and his react is.
I have to turn
to face
the shooter as well.
Okay. There you go.
Which stops me advancing.
No. So
medals no good.
Medals are no good.
2 hits.
2 hits. The SMG has a strength of 1. There, yeah, he's dead.
He is dead.
He is out of there. I feel like he did so well. It was that's like a scene from a movie, like sneaky, 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 and then he just got turned around and wasted.
Right, basic troopers.
What are they going to do? SMG. SMG.
The closest guy, which is the guy that's
just been wounded.
Wounded.
Okay, so you're going to get 3 dice for the SMG, which is what we just had here.
Black for the covert.
Plus the black for the covert, but you're not behind me, and it's not a clear target. So you get 3 whites and 1 black. You have an aim of 2, and as you're right, medals will have assist. That's 3 hits. 3 hits, but you didn't get the spread rule off.
I did not.
I can't react because my token's already out.
Oh, that does get flipped over now.
Oh, you already got flipped over, but so it's out. But you now roll to kill, so you just need 1 of those to come up as a 1. Yeah, he's dead.
So that.
And you've been. Oh no! Damn it.
No.
Okay.
So that would be a trauma check for the guy.
That's a trauma check for the guy next to him, who's just not very. Who's a bit upset about it, to be honest.
You still can't see where it came from.
No.
There's been a grenade.
It's been a grenade. He doesn't know what's going on. He just doesn't know what's going on. So it's a black and a white, isn't it?
White, yeah.
Black and white. I have a guts of 1. A passed.
Ah.
Right, my turn for the bag. It's a reroll. I didn't want that. Did not want that.
Oh.
I want the dog to savage you.
I've only got 1 token left in the bag for an officer. It's not him.
Oh, I'm going to give it to the trooper,
Yeah.
and I'm going to attack you with my dog. I'm going to send in the hound. So that, I am visible. So it's just going to be 2 whites.
Yeah.
Just 2 whites, isn't it?
Oh, there's a clear
view to the target.
At the start of the action.
Yeah.
So an extra white.
That's right. 3 whites. I have a brawl of 2. 3 hits. He's got to take his action out to duck. So he's going to be taking 1 hit no matter what.
That's annoying.
So I've scuppered him because he can't move. So he's got to take 1. So 3. He's got 2 dice, black and a white, and he's got a react of 2.
Brawl of 2.
Yep.
Nothing.
So now I get to roll to kill him. It's improvised. Come on, I want it to be the dog. I need it to be the dog. So I need a 1, just 1. Yeah, that's it. That is it. That's the end of the game as the dog brutally savages the SAS leader in the field. And then these guys still don't know what's going on, whereas these 2 retreat. Well, that was our run through. We're just gonna have a second, pack away, and we'll collect our thoughts, and then just come back to you with our first impressions. Right, okay, so thank you for bearing with us through our first run through of 0 to 100 hours. Robin very kindly agreed to come and play this. Bit of a break from the siege, and he's come out of the castle. Yeah, Robin, what were your first impressions of the game?
So I played Test of Honor when it came out. I played Mortal Gods, which obviously developed from Test of Honor as well. And this is different to Test of Honor. It doesn't just feel like Test of Honor with guns or with World War II models. The sneaking and the covertness, and the fact that even if you're an SAS trooper, you're not a super soldier.
I was good. Yeah.
You can't just go in guns blazing. You have to sneak around. And then you can try and influence things by maybe you do. If you shoot someone on one side, it does draw people towards you, but you can't game the situation as such. You have to try and play the scenario and try and actually keep you guys alive. Because I had effectively 5 but 4.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, and we were just saying this before I switched the camera back on, is this is probably one of the only games I've played in recent times where you can't metagame it. As in the game, I knew he was bringing a man down here, but because of the way the mechanics worked, I could either only do roving patrols, and there's a chance that they might walk that way and detect him, or I had to advance towards the closest detected enemy, which was over there. Now, I did leave one man back down here, that was the dog, but the only reason he didn't move was because I didn't pull his token out the bag. Each time, I basically assigned the token to him last, but each time the time token came up. So if that time token hadn't come out, I'd have had to assign it to him. I'd have had to have given him a roving patrol, and he could have just buggered off this way. So that...
Which is nice. It also means, though, that normally in a lot of games, if the turn ends before you get to do something, that's a downside.
Yeah.
You can get to act. But actually, if you want someone to stay in place,
then it works well.
It's a balance of, okay, they didn't get to act, but that's a benefit this time.
I do enjoy the shooting mechanics. I feel like, they're I feel like I need to get him to better positions. Cover is king here, clearly. But the ability to duck back. The moment when your SAS leader was behind that wall,
ducking back for free is massive.
That's it, and as opposed to not. And then
at the same time, you're then pinned down and not completely
and not moving. That's the thing. I mean, obviously, we're only playing with, I think, about half of the rules, or maybe 2/3. So this scenario is all about just getting the basic system down.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see in the next game that we play that we'll have patrol routes set out. That the Germans can either do a roving patrol, or they can move from one to the next along a route. Of course, will be the time tokens that come out. These things will actually
order cards
create orders and events, and there'll be a little bit more going on, I think, and there'll be reserves because you don't have all Germans on. But I think as
replay that same mission.
I'd replay that. I know in the book the idea is obviously I think the idea is you play it and then you swap sides and then play it again.
Play it a couple of times around, or you can play it
Definitely,
and
ways to play it probably doesn't take as long to play as this battle report. It's probably going to get, because of course we're filming it and checking things as we go. I'd rather sort of do the battle report and we show basically how we're looking things up, or the things that we may stumble on, because to be fair,
the games where it's like, the clear view and the line of sight.
The clear view and the line of sight just took a little bit to get my head around.
It's really simple, but
it's just having that hangover from other games. Definitely. But I can already tell this is definitely a World War II game that's up my street. This is something that I can see having a lot of fun with. And we're definitely going to carry on playing some more scenarios. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember, you can go and pre-order this over at Grey for Now Games. I'll leave a link in the description below. You'll find the link to the starter bundle. He's got, for those of you who've got World War II miniatures already, you can buy just sort of the books and the cards if that's what you're after. And they're also releasing some other bits as well.
They're really nice, and
the reference card. I mean, okay, we didn't find it till halfway through the game, even though I think it was in the unboxing. I just completely forgot about it. But no, it is brilliant. So enjoyed a lot, and I'm looking forward to the next game and seeing basically what we what we can do. So I think the next one we're trying to blow something up. The SS.
So many cool ideas you can have.
I think we're probably going to be sticking with the same sides. I think this is probably going to end up being a bit of a grudge match, but the next game will be increasing the number of models and bringing some more of the rules in. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Remember to go and check this out and check out their Facebook page as well. It's really good. We will catch you again in the next one. Stay safe. See you again soon. Cheers.